What is going on, everyone? My name is Jared Haas, joined here with Daniel McFadin at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Today we had a doubleheader with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series and the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And I'm going to start with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Had a pretty scary incident with Matt Mills after Connor Jones spun Matt Mills into the wall, flames erupted. And Daniel, I want to hear your overall thoughts on that and you trying to catch up with Connor Jones post-race.
Well, Jared, the only thing anyone's going to remember about this race, which was won by Grant Enfinger, is the accident, which I believe took place at lap 77, where in an act of retaliation, Connor Jones did get into the back of Matt Mills' number 42 Chevrolet, instead of shooting up into the outside wall in turn 3. Flames erupted from underneath it. Flames got into the cockpit of the car, and after he got out of the truck, Mills looked kind of shaken, and we never saw him come out of the medical center. After the race, he was taken to a local hospital where he is staying overnight for observation, which Nice Motorsports announced not too long ago. But as a result of that accident, Mr. Jones was penalized with a two-lap penalty. After the race, me and other members of the media tried to go talk to him. When we asked if he had a minute, he asked a crew member who was standing right there, "What do you think? Should I, or will I say something stupid?" And then he said, "No, not right now." And then he walked off. And we didn't hear anything official from Mr. Jones until a few hours later when he released a statement that may or may not have been generated with the help of artificial intelligence, saying he gave his sincerest apologies to Matt Mills and said that they had had multiple run-ins this year and he had let his temper get the best of him, and he was sorry. But no, that's the last official word that we have on that whole situation. But yeah, probably the only thing anyone's going to remember about this race that was won by Grant Enfinger.
Grant Enfinger gets a second win in the round of 8. 3 more positions to go at Martinsville. But let's look ahead to the NASCAR Xfinity Series race where Austin Hill had a pretty dominant car coming in, most of the race, and then had to pass Cole Custer late. And Austin Hill, he about sped on pit road, locking it on there. I mean, it feels good for Austin Hill to secure his first Championship 4 appearance in his career.
Yeah, first time, and he's been around a while, both the Truck Series and the Xfinity Series. And when I guess you noted that in the post-race press conference, I was actually genuinely surprised because I figured he'd been in the Championship 4 at some point, but he hasn't. And he talked about how he took the white flag and he started getting emotional because, barring something bad happening, he was going to be going to the Championship 4 where he'll join A.J. Allmendinger. He doesn't have to worry about Martinsville, so he can just worry about Phoenix and his first real shot at a NASCAR championship. But yeah, it was Austin Hill's day. He had a dominant car. He faded there in the last stage for a bit, but yeah, he was able to go to the high line and then get by Cole Custer late in the race.
Now, Daniel, on the flip side of Austin Hill's victory, that knocked someone out of the playoffs. Chandler Smith entered Homestead 8 points above and on the pole for this race, but he faded back at the end. And I talked to him post-race, and he wasn't really confident that he was even going to return with Joe Gibbs Racing. Says the money's running out. What are your overall thoughts of Chandler Smith? May not even be in the Xfinity Series. He might be going back working for his father's company.
Yeah, which is a construction company. That'd be surprising because he's a good driver. He has wins. He's established himself as someone who could get the job done. He's no slouch. So to hear that talk was surprising. But what kind of mentality will he have going to Martinsville, Jared?
Quite simply, no craps are going to be given. You better watch out. The number 81 car is going to try to make sure to win to keep his championship hopes alive. Both of those series are going to make their returns to Martinsville for the final race before the Championship 4. 2 races to go for each of those series. And make sure to subscribe to the Frontstretch YouTube channel as we will be here tomorrow as well to recap the NASCAR Cup Series race. From Jared Haas and Daniel McFadin, make sure to have a great race weekend, everybody. Thank you. Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos. And if you like us, make sure to hit that subscribe button.